Well, hello everybody, it is Carissa and welcome back to my channel. Today I wanted to do a what I eat in a day. I'm about to go to work, already filmed my breakfast. Okay, you guys, so we are starting off with my morning coffee. I like to have instant coffee because, well, I'm lazy and this is a way cheaper option. So I like to put a little bit of creamer, and I also to use this espresso coffee, what I got from Whole Foods, and I like to mix that in with the warm water. And yes, it looks like diarrhea water, but I promise it tastes delicious. So you're gonna add some cinnamon on top of way more ice than you actually need, I promise, but you know, I'm excessive. We'll get over it. And then I'm gonna add this completely organic French vanilla syrup, and I added a tablespoon, as you can see, only a tablespoon, nothing more than that, right? And then we're gonna pour our coffee into it, and this is when I, you know, add the almond milk, and then I add again another tablespoon of creamer, and then voila. So now I'm going to show you how I make my delicious chocolate milk smoothie. I put not one, but 2 bananas inside of a blender, and we're going to blend her up. We're going to take some cacao powder, and only a tablespoon of that, and then I'm going to take half a tablespoon of Ovaltine to give it a bit more sweetness. Does it make a difference? Probably not. We're going to take some chunky peanut butter because I was all out of almond butter. And again, taking a very generous amount because I love some butter peanut in my life. And then taking 1 cup of almond milk. As you can see, I have a lot of almond milk, but that's okay. We're going to move on. And then we're going to blend her up. And delicious. There you go. It's delicious, it tastes great, and that's not it. I'm going to have an even bigger breakfast because there are days when I want a really big breakfast and days when I want a really small breakfast. Today, your girl wanted a really big breakfast. So we're going to be taking 1 egg and 1 egg yolk, and we are going to scramble her up. Yeah. Delicious. Adding some turmeric, garlic powder, and popping her right in the pan with our mighty-dighty hash browns from Aldi's. I freaking love hash browns. Usually I will have falafels instead of hash browns, but you know, you only live once, okay? So we're just gonna scramble her up and, you know, just cook because I'm a cooking queen. So we're gonna be taking the eggs, plopping them in there. And what I like to do is I like to mash the eggs with the hash brown. It's freaking delicious. And then, of course, you gotta put some ketchup on top, okay? And there you have it, a delicious, delicious breakfast. This is so delicious. It's definitely more like a milkshake than it is like a chocolate milk. I only have this big of a breakfast about once a week. That's a lie because during the weekend, so 3 days a week, because Saturdays and Sundays I always have big breakfasts. However, no matter what, I've noticed that my lunches are very small usually because I'm not starving, because I do have a pretty big breakfast. Most important meal of the day, serving it up Gary's way. So when I get home from work, I have a pretty small lunch, half because I'm lazy and half because I usually don't have food, and then the other half is because I'm lazy. So I like to add some usually almond butter, but today we're cranking it out with the chunky peanut butter and some chia seeds. Yum. Super nutritious, super filling, as you can tell. And then we're gonna have some lemon water because I'm bougie and lemon water is delicious.
Well, when life gives you lemons.
Great. So Justin doesn't get off till 6 today. Usually he gets off by 5, which means he'd be here by 6. So I would be able to have dinner ready by 6. But he doesn't get off till 6, which means we're not eating until like 7. And then we're going to the gym like 8:30. So I need a snack. I'm so hungry. Let's go see if we can get ourselves a little snackaroonie. Got some hummus. This is just the roasted red pepper hummus. And then I've got some pretzels. There are literally just a few pretzels left, so I'm just gonna eat those as a little snack. Hopefully that will tie me over until about 7. That's 4 hours from now. Oh my gosh. We usually eat earlier than 7 p.m. but you know, things change every day. I told you guys that, and this is just me being real. A lot of our food is expired because we totally forgot about it and we have to go grocery shopping, but I'm trying to wait until I start my fitness plan to go grocery shopping because I know I'm gonna have to go grocery shopping for that. So I'm gonna eat that, finish some editing. I'll be back to make some dinner, in which I have no clue what I'm making. I'm just gonna wing it. Sounds about right. Okay, you guys, so let me just explain. I decided to make a bootable. Now, this was the first time that I was ever going to make a bootable, and I was like, it can't be that hard. It's gonna be delicious. So I looked up, how do you make some really delicious vegetables? Because usually vegetables taste like complete shit. So I took some asparagus, because asparagus is okay to me. It's not too bad. And then I like to put some garlic over top of it because that's what the recipe said. Add garlic, it'll be good, right? That's what they said, right? It'll be great. So I added the garlic thinking that it would be amazing. And then after the garlic, I put 1 tablespoon of olive oil on top. And then I decided that I was going to have some Brussels sprouts. Now I got these from Aldi's and they're bomb. They're cheap. They're great. Look at them growing by the minute. Adding some olive oil and some salt and pepper to spice her up a bit because we like our Brussels sprouts balls to be really spicy. And then I like to roll them around so that they all get a nice coating on them. No Brussels sprout is to be left behind. And then I cut them in half, which I probably should have done before I added all the seasonings, but I am new to cooking, so yeah, we're just gonna move on and act like I already did this, but it's fine. It's not a big deal. They ended up being delicious. I just added a lot more work than I needed to. I mean, are you surprised? Because I'm not. Moving on. So while I let those cook, we are going to take some quinoa, again, from Aldi's, okay? I'm cheap. And then we are instead going to use vegetable broth instead of water. That is a trick that I got from my girl, Whitney Simmons. She said, add some veggie broth, it'll make your quinoa taste better. Was she lying? Absolutely not. It's delicious. So I added that, and I put a little bit of water. It was 1 cup vegetable broth and half a cup water, and when that is boiling, we turn it down and let it simmer. And I put the wrong size lid on, so we changed that up because that didn't work out. Taking the vegetables out, and looky here, they look so good. Now those little burning things that you see right there, yeah, that's sun-dried tomatoes. Don't use sun-dried tomatoes because they're just gonna burn. That's why I didn't show you that. Burnt your foot? This is what happens when you try to cook. Oh my goodness! Look at it! Adding some falafels. You just pop those in the microwave, and then everything was finished around the same time. I added the falafel, I added the veggies, and the spicy peanut vinaigrette from Trader Joe's is bomb diggity, so I put that on top. And there you have it. It looks disgusting, but I swear it was at least mediocre. So there you go, super healthy. Moving on to my full body workout that I did for today, I figured that I would film it for you guys. I started off with front raises using these plates. This is a really great shoulder workout and it's very basic. It's certainly for beginners, but I enjoy doing it even being at an intermediate state. And then I go right into lunges. Now I did 4 sets of this entire circuit workout. So I did my right leg, and then I did my left leg, and these, I hate lunges, but you know, I do them anyway. And then going on to the, what is this even called? Can someone tell me? I just know that they are so killer. Your arms and your shoulders are going to be on fire after these. I guess we can call them the race car driver because, yeah, these are great. Love them. Ouch. My arms, they were burning, gotta say. And then moving on to these bent over rows and then into an overhead row. This is kind of like a 2-in-1 exercise, and these were pretty easy because I should have gone heavier with the weight, but because I wanted to keep going with the circuit workout, I didn't really want to take any breaks. I just used the size plate that I had. I should have put 2 of them together and that would have helped, but whatever. And then going into the last exercise of the step ups, I do this exercise maybe 3-4 times a week because it is so killer. Your legs are killing you, your butt is killing you the next day. If you are having problems activating your glutes, try this exercise because holy shit, it's helped me so much. And then after my workout, I just end the night with some good Vivo Life plant protein. This is in the caramel flavor. It's okay, it's not the best, but I've got to drink it because it was expensive. That is it for my what I eat in a day. I totally forgot to do an outro, so sorry. But I'm hopping on here now to just say thank you for watching, and if you enjoyed this, please give it a thumbs up and then subscribe if you'd like to see more videos from me. I'm doing a series on my channel called Trying Influencers Fitness Courses. And I start one literally today. So I wanted to show you what I usually eat because it's going to be changing. For the good, not so sure yet. I'll get back to you on that one. But yes, that is it for the video. I hope you guys enjoyed. And if you did, don't forget to give it a thumbs up and then subscribe. And other than that, I'll see you in the next video. Have a zenful day. Bye.